Hi, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us. My name is Kat Shear, and this is a special presentation from Clydesdale Media. Before we get started with our special guest, I'd like to remind everybody about some special offers from our sponsors. RX Smart Gears, providing world-class jump ropes, grips, and other gear for us all. Use discount code Clydesdale15 for 15% off your order at rxsmartgear.com. Mobility Movement is a program that teaches you how to increase your capacity to heal, reduce recovery time, and restore your nervous system to peak health. Everyone gets a 7-day trial, and after that, our followers will get their first month free when they use the code Clydesdale Free Month at mobilitymovement.com. That's mobilitymvmnt.com. And finally, C4 Energy, delivering the most effective, best tasting, and highest quality products. Get 20% off when you use the code Clydesdale at checkout at c4energy.com. That's C, the number 4, energy.com. And with that, today on Meet the Athlete, we have Mid-Atlantic CrossFit Challenge semifinalist Travon Benton. Travon, thanks for your time and congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me. I'm super excited to be here.
Of course, it's our pleasure. So I want to start off by saying this. You started CrossFit, your first open was in 2020. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You finished the Worldwide Open in 2022 in 22nd place. True?
True.
How did that happen?
A lot of hard work.
Holy moly. Yeah, take us through that journey from 2020 to now.
So first started off CrossFit 2020. Obviously, if you look back, I was like 1,400 or so. I just remember like the first time doing the open, I think I was like that one. It was like a heavy clean and jerk. I think it's like a ladder. I remember like just dying on the 275 bar. Now it just kind of like floats up now, like 2 years down the road. And just slowly gotten better. Just continued just to work. I eventually ended up getting a coach. Coach
Okay.
Matt Brown, awesome. And then we got this year and kind of just obviously it's the open. Everyone just kind of just trying to make it to the next stage, but it was really, really cool to see my name in the 22nd spot.
I mean, you beat Ricky Garrard, you beat Samuel Quant, you beat BKG. Like, that's kind of cool to be able to say that you beat those guys.
Very cool, because I mean, just kind of getting into CrossFit, we're watching the documentaries and things along those guys. Like, so cool to like compete against those guys and to beat them. So really cool.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting. So take us back. You live in San Antonio right now, correct?
I live in Buda, so I go to San Antonio to train. I have a lot of friends up there, Lone Star CrossFit, who actually some of them got me into CrossFit. So I go and train with them.
So we just interviewed Abby Domet. She's going to the syndicate. You must know her, correct?
Yes, I do. Great athlete.
Okay.
She's going to kill it this coming week.
I hope so. Yeah, she was fun to talk to. So were you, have you always been from Texas? Is that where you grew up?
Yes, I'm from West Texas. I'm from Lubbock originally.
Okay.
And then I came down, played baseball at Texas State, finished up there, and kind of started doing the CrossFit thing here. Decided to stay.
Okay. So tell us about that ACL injury that you succumbed to.
Yeah, so that's kind of what actually led me into CrossFit. It was pretty much my senior year at the time, literally the last out of our fall season. Play at home plate, catcher gets it, he's kind of blocking home plate, and I took a step, and then boom, ACL's out. And before then, I was like the chunkiest kid, the most out of shape kid. So I'd have ACL surgery, and then that's kind of when I made that commitment. It's like I want to get in shape. Like I just want to just outwork anybody. So pretty much from there, I slowly started rehabbing, and like I was pretty much working out every single day. Like after every single baseball game, I was doing some type of workout. Like I was just kind of became a freak about it. I was doing a little bit more of the bodybuilding because I couldn't run and do things along those lines. And then I kind of watched one of the documentaries on Netflix on the CrossFit deals. Loved what they're doing. I was like, man, I want to do this. So I slowly started kind of like, as I kind of progressed in my rehab, slowly started doing those movements. And then I kind of find myself loving CrossFit. And I got my 5th year at Texas State. And so pretty much my workout schedule, I kind of became a freak. I would like work out with baseball workouts in the morning. I would go get a little back platform. I would do a CrossFit workout, find the hardest one on Pinterest. Go to class, baseball practice, hit after baseball practice, do another Metcon on this little back. So I just kind of became an addict. And then just after my season was ended, obviously I've been kind of tiptoeing and dabbling in CrossFit for a little bit. And, I just kind of decided to pursue it full time after.
Did you find that it helped with your hitting?
I mean, I got a lot faster. I felt like my recovery was really good throughout the season. Like I never felt tired because baseball, you play Tuesday and then you practice. But you play Tuesday, you're traveling Thursday, playing Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So like I felt like I was super like recovered, if that kind of makes sense. And I ate very well, and I never felt tired throughout the season.
Interesting. And were you exposed to like really good therapists in your recovery, things like that? Did that help you to sort of
I had really
understand?
good, yes, physical trainers, and they were staying kind of with me throughout the year. So yeah, really, that's super helpful.
Yeah. So when was that? What year was that? Was that in 2020 or like when did you graduate?
I graduated in 2019, so I toured in 2018, I believe.
What did you get your degree in?
Just general studies. So I know a little bit about everything.
So aside from just winning the CrossFit Games, do you know what you want to do when you grow up yet?
Not yet. Right now it's just CrossFit and working. So.
Are you married?
Yes, I have been with my wife. We started dating in 8th grade, so I think we're creeping on the year. Yeah, we've been together about 13, close to 13 years. We've been together for a long time.
Wow. Yeah. So you guys were just babies when you met.
We were just babies. I think I was 13, she was 12 or so. I mean, we were 13, 14. We were super young. I mean, but yeah, Amanda's the greatest. I mean, like everyone says, I couldn't have done this without her. She's super supportive and like she's the best wife ever. Super grateful for her.
That's awesome. Very cool. I love stories like that. So big competitions. You've done TFX before, correct?
Twice.
Twice. Okay. So that's sort of your foray into like a big multi-day production.
Yeah, I guess the beach brawl was 2 days, but yeah, TFX a couple years ago was my first like ever competition. Like so, like I was pretty much a baby running with the sharks.
I was actually I did athlete control and I was the head judge at the outside pad on that first year of TFX. The one awesome. Where there was like a bunch of runs and like odd object carries like out and back.
Oh yeah, I was dying of that one. That's how I ended up kind of meeting my coach. One of my friends, Riley, was like supporting me, and then we kind of did that workout because I was dying, and then we kind of became good friends, and he ended up leading me to Matt. So yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought because
go ahead.
We talked to Riley, and Matt's his coach as well, right?
Yes. Yeah, Matt's
You guys
awesome.
have the same coach. Very cool. And you guys will be competing together.
Oh yeah. We're also staying together too, so it's gonna be a little bit of like step brothers. We've seen step brothers outside the house for a little bit, but no, we'll be good. But yeah, we're super excited to compete with Riley.
Who is going to annoy the other one first? Who's going to be the annoyer?
It's probably going to be me, being the baby and asking Riley all these questions. Like, just okay. No, it's going to be fun.
So was your goal to make semis? I mean, was that one of your, was this year something that you thought was attainable?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, last year we just missed it. I think I got like 141 or so.
Okay.
But I learned a lot just from last year. I'm still so new to the sport, and it's pretty much just a learning experience. And I knew, obviously, going into this year that I had a really good shot to make a semi. So super excited to see what I can do this year.
So I took a look at the leaderboard and some of your scores from the quarterfinals, and I noticed that workout number 2 was the workout you struggled with the most, the overhead squatting, the DHDs. I also couldn't help but notice that at MACC, there is another event with GHDs and overhead squats. Is it a better format for you in terms of?
So I think I got a lot of people. I got hit with the massive penalty on the GHD workout. Okay. But no, I'm super excited. I love high skill gymnastics, and I'm not very concerned. I think it's gonna be a really good workout, so I'm excited for those.
Have you tested any yet?
No, I'll be talking to my coach today, and we'll probably be going at. I've tested the complex and the rope climb.
You have? Okay.
I'm excited for those. They went well.
Very nice. What are you most looking forward to at this experience?
Just learning. Hopefully, I want to make a name for myself, but it's just learning. I get to compete with all these athletes that I've been following for years. So just kind of just watching them, or obviously competing against them. But I just get to learn. That's a key thing, just learning.
Yeah. If you had a sponsorship opportunity, who are some of the top names that you're looking towards? Who would you like to wear? Who do you want to rep?
Oh,
Get
man.
out there now. We might as well.
I mean, all I wear is Reebok clothes. So Reebok, if you're hearing this, like, come on.
Okay.
Yeah, I love Reebok. So, but hey, anyone that reaches out or open to sponsor me, it'd be super blessing. So, I mean,
do you have a favorite nano?
I like the new X1s. They're pretty slick.
They're very lightweight.
Yeah, I love them.
Okay. You're not, have you ever, I guess you haven't been around long enough. So there's something called the Nano 2.0 that like if you've been in CrossFit, more than 5-6 years, you've probably experienced them and everybody loves them. The 2.0s, they're like collector's items. You should try them.
I need to get some. I'm open to trying, so.
That's great. Yeah. Oh, so torque tank, do you have any experience with the torque tank?
Zero experience.
Okay. Can you guys get your hands on one?
I haven't seen anyone here that has one, but hopefully just with all the years of playing sports and pushing sleds that, it won't be nothing crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So last question. This is a baseball question. My son plays baseball, so I'm like a baseball mom.
Nice. How old is
he? He's 19. He's a freshman at William and Mary.
Okay. Nice.
He's a left-handed pitcher. So he's loving life, living his best life. But what is your favorite baseball movie?
Oh, man, there's so many good baseball movies. I just watched 42 literally like the other day, and that one just super inspiring and just crazy to watch. I mean, I would say that's one of my top ones. Or The Sandlot, like that's the classic. You can't beat The Sandlot. So
you're the second CrossFitter former baseball player that I've interviewed whose answer was Sandlot. So
yeah, you can't beat The Sandlot. Like that's
a classic.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
Classic. What was I going to say? Oh, so you and Riley are rooming together. Who else are you bringing with you to this event?
Wife's coming. One of my best friends is coming, she's one of me and my wife's friends is coming. What's his name? I have a lot of friends. I think as far as the rooming, there's used to be one of our athletes with Matt. Her name's Carly, I believe, staying with us. She competed in the West Coast Classic last year, so maybe she'll have some good tips and tricks.
Oh, yeah. I think the biggest thing for that I found with sort of like rookie athletes going to some of these big competitions, interviewing them like in arrears and having them sort of reflect back on the things that they learned the most. I think a lot of it had to do with sort of their not wanting to leave anything, don't leave anything out there, right? Like just don't take anything for granted. Make sure that, you're in it the whole time. And the other big thing is really nutrition throughout the weekend, like figuring out what you can eat. Have you done any kind of like mock eating stuff? I know like I've coached athletes before that are going into competition and will like a week before pretend, to do things and eat a certain way to make sure that they're fueled.
Yeah. So this last weekend we did like a semifinals kind of mock,
cool.
And kind of looking at the times. I worked out around the same time that I practiced like the eating schedule and like that routine. So that's something that we did kind of get to do a little bit. So I got a little experience there.
It's tricky, isn't it? I mean, because especially if you're nervous, it's hard sometimes to even eat because you just don't feel like you need anything, but you do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. I need tons of sugars. That's what I need. Water and sugar. I said sugars and some electrolytes.
Yeah. So. Do you have a go-to sugary snack that you like?
Vitargo. I don't know if you've ever tried it before.
No, what's that?
It's just pretty much like powdered sugar. It's just sugar. It's like a drink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was thinking I'm a peach ring kind of gal. I like the peach rings. Those little like sugary rings that are they're the bomb.
Those are good. I haven't had those in a while.
There you go. Well, we want to wish you the best of luck. I am not going to be at MACC, but my co-host Scott will be there. So he will be looking for you and I'm sure you guys will get to meet. And, if you have a great performance, whether you do or not, we're going to want to talk to you there. So look out for him and safe travels, happy training. And, hopefully we'll see you again at some other semifinal or big contest coming up.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys so much for having me.
You're so welcome. Have a great day. Thanks for doing it.
No less. Thank you.